distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitors' sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home. Happy at the end of this one. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On play action, May. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 12 carries, 52 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 3rd and 12. Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Again, it's Stevenson. Nifty move. Still going inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stevenson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be called for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. He hit pay dirt so many times we almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jaunts as well.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And it's intercepted. And the Pats will take over possession here at the 44. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw with May. Out right to Bourne. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Take a look at this Patriots defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Milton Williams able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson now. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. Loose inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Henry up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Now Jackson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. You look at this Baltimore defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
First down, Patriots.
The tight end Henry here in motion. They're going to throw. May. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
To the air, May. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Short pass caught. But I think the ball's out. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. May. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, Scott. Ready, what's up?
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Checking this down to Stevenson. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now, that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Ravens offense had Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Jackson. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. And for the Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. On his loop for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28 to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England trying to get to place on offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. Great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They go play action now. May. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Again to Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Ravens at 13-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat. And they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Now a handoff to Henry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Henry again on 2nd down. And the ball is knocked down. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
But that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Throwing here is May. Short pass caught by Henry. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The home team's offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Micah Parsons in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore.
Throwing is Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 4th down, here's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. 5 appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on fourth down, but you're in the red zone, have 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on fourth down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Third and 4.
They'll run with Henry. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Henry running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Again for Stevenson, running right. Shoves him aside. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Now it's Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. From the 33, here's second down and 2.
At the Patriots 33-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Harold Landry. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll run it again. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Travis Jones makes a tackle. Second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Patriots.
To the air, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
That is caught by Dundas. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. If we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down. Now it's Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
And they go play action with May. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920. And 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, it worked on 3rd. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and weighing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Jackson to throw. Got his target. That's Kohler. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shake it up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
They go play action with Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots 22-yard line.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Over the middle, connecting with Kohler.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Lamar going to give this to Ali.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Ali. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll throw with May.
Being chased out left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
Here's May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw, May.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The goal wide receiver screen is get enough block in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Where was that? Lady, what's that?
Stevenson. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Lady, what's that?
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And this time he is in. Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Lady, what's that?
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea